Can I get a land, please? One land gemstone with a bird that's not gonna survive. Oh, it's the goblin guide. Oh, and he did not show me what I wanted to see. So, goblin guide giving me a land and to carry at it would be great. Weather the storm, perfect. Bolt the bird. Okay, this is just terrible. He's stuck on one. That's really gonna abundant harvest, sack my land. I don't really have a choice here, but better do this now than a later turn. If he has an Eidolon here, I just don't have. Okay. Finally found the land, but this might be too late. I'm going to 9. This is 30 bolts. He's got 5 cards in hand. There's 1 bolt. 2. Yeah, I can't. I guess what I can do here is shock. And when he casts this, I weather this. But he knows about the weather the storm, and I also lose life from this. And he has a skull crack. Okay, sure. So let's hope I can actually get 2 lands here. Like if I can just go land, Sylvan carry at it, then I should be fine. Outside of a very multiple Eidolon draw. Okay, this is 2 lands. Now that I've got abundant harvest. Got a lot of redraws, double carry added. Who's starting mulligans? Is this just a bug? Oh, did it say mulligan last time? Starting mulligans, what is that supposed to mean? Let's hope the land isn't too painful. It's better than a fetch. No, actually it's worse than a fetch. This is the worst. A fetch, I could have just gotten a basic. Unfortunately, I can't get a basic with this. That's also not great. Please carry added blocks, although this is a bit painful. I've already done 4 damage to myself with my mana base. Snap Eidolon. Yeah, this is really bad. Now I'm going to 11. I guess I should have doubled Manamorphose first. Expecting an Eidolon. I think I could have pretty easily killed them if it wasn't for the Eidolon. So I have 2 Path Exiles, Sure. Is he gonna attack for 2? Put me to 6. I'm dead next turn. Oh, no. I'm just dead. Nice that I got the land, but I think I'm just dead here. Bolt me, put me to 2, and I'm locked. Yep. I can scoop it. Yeah. I guess I can fetch for an island here. Don't really need the other colors of mana right now, and I have double serum visions. I don't need the bird or the lance. Need to find Ascendancy here pretty quick. Don't remember any Jeskai ducks. Harvest.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons.
I guess I can run out one Fate Stitcher to eat a Path to Exile. I think I just win if I... Well, yeah, it's gonna get countered now. Just drawing Ascendancy isn't gonna be enough. I probably need to find one Silence as well. I don't really care that much about that. He's got no responses. I could grab my own. I should have started with Metamorphose. That was my bad. But I think I do grab Ascendancy here. Okay, I did draw blue land. That is nice. So I'm just gonna force his Teferi here. It's a minus on my Jeskai Ascendancy. So if I can stick it next turn, then it stays on the battlefield. Well, that's useless. So Fate Stitchers are nice for tapping down his lands. Okay, sure. Got punished for fetching the plains because I've got another Fate Stitcher in my hand. Sorry, for fetching the island. I actually don't have a... I should have gotten a red land with Flooded Strand. That was my bad. Yeah, unfortunately. Got punished here. Should have had an extra land on the battlefield now. And I don't have red to go, like... I guess I would need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 1, 2... That doesn't even work because it's a fairy. And this bird also isn't gonna survive. So this just gets cryptic. 3-2. Like, I guess I play this. I'm hoping to draw 1-cost spell. Like, even that doesn't work, actually, because I still don't have double red. Yeah, so I really got myself here with not getting the red source. He can't bounce anything with the fairy. Oh, he's not even gonna uptick. Okay, he remembered. Actually, no. I don't want to play well, I guess he's playing lightning bolts and helixes, so he probably doesn't have supreme verdict, but I don't want him to have it. I'm basically just fueling my graveyard here. I guess he could have supremed me on my turn because he's got the fairy. So yeah. There's just the mind sculptor. I think this is game over. Unfortunately, just drew too many creatures. Not enough actual spells. If I can draw a silence, maybe. That could also work. That gives me double red. Unless he goes Supreme Verdict here. I guess so. Ascendancy is 3 mana here. So 3 mana, Breach, Manamorphose, Manamorphose. What am I trying to hit? I guess I just force a counter with the Underworld Breach. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to dig to... Oh, he's gonna let it happen. That's interesting. Because I'm just gonna use Cerulean Wisps to use my graveyard to get the silence. And then if I have enough of a graveyard, I can just silence a couple of times. But it looks like that won't be happening. Especially if I don't even hit anything. Okay, I hit another Ascendancy. That's not really what I wanted to hit. But I guess it gives me another draw. So he has to counter this. Pretty much. Or he just loses. There's Cryptic. Counter draw, yup. Unfortunately, I can't recast this. So another Cerulean. I'm just trying to find the silence. Well, there went that big turn. So he let me have Breach. I drew into more Birds of Paradise, and that's about it. I only have one more Fate Stitcher left, but I guess I do already have plenty of creatures. Like, I really just need to find silence. Repeal, highly. I guess I can get a counter out of him. There's silence. I can't end up turnless because of the fairy, so I need to do it on my turn, make him use up another counter. He can bolt this if he wants to. Whoa, hazard charm instead of drawing 2 cards. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this should be a good turn, actually. And he's also got a creature, so I have a target for Path to Exile. So he needs double Hazard Charm or a combination with Force of Negation, which is not that difficult. But he's already used 2 Cryptic. Snapcaster doesn't work unless, of course, it's a combination with Force of Negation. Oh, never mind. Right. You can just run a counter spell now. Never mind. So just counter spell Cryptic, I'm guessing. This is pretty much the last turn I'll get, so I need to go for it, because he's got all of his Planeswalkers already assembled now. So this is the last turn I can try to resolve this. Okay, he has another charm. Yeah, no way I'm getting there anymore. He can draw 3 cards if he wants to. I can't find another Ascendancy, but it won't be enough. I think Bird is the weakest. Because at least Fate Stitcher forces out a Path to Exile where he can just bolt or Helix a bird. Right, I completely forgot the control decks can now play just hard counter spell. So now he can have multiple counters starting at 4 mana instead of at 6. So you're gonna need a 3 spell now instead of 2 spell. 2 spelling is not gonna work anymore. I guess I should have gotten to Fairy on that turn. Maybe it was just that important. Try and get... when I Glittering wished for Jeskai Ascendancy, I should have just gotten to Fairy. But the problem was if I miss... I should have started with the Manamorphose. That was what I did wrong. I guess it's a nice hand. So this would be a turn 3 kill. I guess if I draw land, it would be. But probably... Oh, I've got a Plains in my hand, so that's already bad. Because then Path to Exile, which he does not have. It looks like he doesn't. So first I'm gonna Serum, see if I hit something. Oh, my other basic. Ah, that's the worst draw in my deck, I'm pretty sure. Outside of maybe Fate Stitcher. I might just silence the Fairy, to be perfectly honest here. He's got a lot of counter spells. I don't know how many outs he has to Teferi outside of his own. Well, oh right, he's got. But I'm gonna plus Teferi. And if he bolts here, Oh, fire? He's playing fire? That's interesting. Okay, and he doesn't have force negation. So I'm not sure what his plan is to deal with this Teferi. Okay, so he's gonna bolt it twice. There's no real doubt about that one. Dang it. I wanted to keep up. There's no way to keep both of these up. Because if he goes for Snapcaster Bolt, I'm gonna wreck him with the silence. But if he just has another bolt from his hand, then... Oh, yes. I wish the silence. No, no, no. No, 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 this Teferi is staying. Looks like that was his plan. So let's get these Manamorphoses out of my hands. I don't want to play out the Fate Stitcher because I know that that's not going to end too well. Oh, this is going to take a while to find, I guess. Okay, found it. Land go. So his counter spells are useless now. He doesn't have another bolt, otherwise he would have bolted in response to my silence. Yeah, not easy beating a Teferi. So I can block here if he tries to attack. Let's get a Steam Vents this time. And it's Ascendancy time. And I've also got Underworld Breach, so it shouldn't be an issue. Oh, I actually need this breach pretty badly. Too many lands. Okay. Opponent sees what's going on. Okay. Gonna need one more of those. But that was on the play with a bird, so this is not gonna be as easy. This is pretty good. Double carry added with the combo. Or maybe just Tef, I don't know. But now the opponent has actual counter spell, which makes things a little bit more annoying. Well, wait, what? Oh, he molds that much? That he doesn't even... Oh, this is bad for the opponent then? Never mind. Oh, he just thought to not have a land. Okay. Well, I don't think he can actually counter this, so... I would have just rammed double Sylvan carry out if this was normal, but... Oh, Mystical Dispute. Okay, unfortunate. steam vents. Okay, so now if ever since he comes on the battlefield, I just win. Oh, he's bolting me. Okay, that's the plan now. So now he drew 2 lands in a row. Now this makes it a bit more of an issue. Guess we're using some of the mana morphos here. Because I'm trying to fuel my breach, so I can also make it a threat. So Fate Stitcher can tap down one of his lands if he decides to counter it. Wow, he made his way 3 lands in a row. Okay, that's a really good draw. Well, if Ascendancy resolves, I win. I don't think I need much explaining with that one. So, is this one card enough for me to go for it? I think I could wait, but he can charm to draw some more cards. What if I wait for next turn? What if I wait for next turn, then go Veil? So Veil, Breach, Veil. That should be good. Versus 2 counters. Yeah, that should be good versus 2 counters. So I'll just put Giganta in my hand as for an extra card. So I'm letting him charm draw a card here. Oh, he doesn't have it. That's good. 5 mana, not promising. I actually don't care about that because that does not change my play. It does reduce my mana, but if he's got Aether Gust, I'm gonna be pretty sad. That's the one card that plays around Veil. No, does it? No, it gives permanence, so on the stack it doesn't do anything. I guess actually I can go for, do I have enough for a Fate Stitcher as well? So 3 for the Ascendancy, so that's my creatures. Veil, this Veil. It's actually kind of tight now. I think what I do is go for, oh, but then I lose my combat. Well, I can kill without my combat step. I have plenty of ways to do that. Fate Stitcher. Tap your land. No. Past this step. Veil of Summer. Okay. White, blue, red, Jeskai Ascendancy. What the hell does he have now? Okay, top hand and an F6. Sure. I accept. Underworld Breach. Okay, we got him. White, blue, red, untap. Okay. Bruce by the Magic Eye, thanks for the raid. Currently playing Jeskai Ascendancy with the addition of Abundant Harvest. Hello to you too. So we've got no bird, no carry added, no blue source, so we're gonna mull. Fractal Parallax, thanks for the follow. This is actually just Pablo's list, and I cut 4 of his 1-ofs for Abundant Harvest, that's all I did. I didn't actually do that much. Thanks for the follow as well. So you can probably just copy Pablo's 3-1 list and then just change anything. Pretty much anything. I don't know if it's even correct or not. So I'm gonna keep this. I don't think I need the Fade Stitcher with the carry added. The 3 lands also might be overkill. Harvest. Tron should be a good matchup. Unless it's Eldrazi Tron, then it gets a bit more annoying. At least it used to be a really good matchup. I don't know if it still is. How do I start this? I think Dig the Deepest would start Abundant Harvest. On non-land. That doesn't help. Serum. There's Glittering Wish, so my scry goes out the window. Because I didn't fetch first. Because, yeah, this was the card that punishes me for not fetching first. He does not have any hate. How do my colors look? So if I go get this, I have white, which is pretty bad for Ascendancy, so I need to get Hallowed Fountain here. So I get white, green, grab Ascendancy. Hopefully he's not on a Eldrazi Tron. That's kind of bad. Because Eldrazi Tron can just can just Thought Seer me here and get rid of my no crack map. Oh, just the old natural, eh? Well. Here we go. The old natural. And I bricked on a land, which is kind of the problem. I'm not still dead, but at least not to this. If he's got land Ugin, then I'm dead. I guess this is already the 8 mana, so I'll use 2 Ugin here. Claim the Fame doesn't do anything. Fairy most definitely doesn't do anything. I guess I could take Expressive Iteration. Or this. Those are the two options. I think I'm just gonna grab Expressive. Maybe it was just better to repeal the map, try to rip a land. Okay. Cool, yeah. It's not worst case scenario. He could have just had Ugin and I would have been flat without anything. Oh, okay. Oh, main deck Dismember as well? Okay, that's how we're playing it? Well, I can tell you I have won from this spot before. I have won against Tron with just Sylvan Caryatids. Without me having any actual lands. But unfortunately, having lands helps a lot. Unfortunately, since I'm gonna miss a land drop this turn, I can scoop it up. Because he's just gonna plus a card out and then I can't get out of the Karn minus. I need to have chain land drops to get out of that. So we're just gonna bring in the Silence, cut the path, Ceremonious in. Repeat. I guess all the bad cards against me are also bad against him. I mean, all the hate cards against me are also against him, so shouldn't need to be afraid of that. Could bring that in for Dismember. Don't really think it's worth the slots. Who was on the play? I was on the play. Ah, that kind of sucks. I was on the play and it still got wrecked. Well, definitely not keeping this. Well, hope for the best. Don't need Fade Stitcher here with double Caryatid is much better because he can't Karn me now. Hopefully. Also fought that before, but then I got wrecked. There's another gemstone. I'm gonna bottom these two because I want to really draw another land because I don't really want to be gemstoning too much. This is a terrible card against me. At some point, Jeskai Ascendancy sided Rest in Peace. So you know the great. Well, I guess it cuts off my one breach, but if you're gonna play like 2 or 3 relics for my one Underworld breach, then sure. Okay, so we're gonna go for a land here with Harvest. Land, please. Let it strand. And I'm gonna go Sylvan Caryatid, and I'm gonna try kill him next turn. So I need a green, probably green-blue. Safe bet. Okay, so if he Karns my land, I think I just kill him, regardless of what he does here. What's worst case scenario is Tron Thought-Knot Seer. Oh, not even Tron. Oh, just Sylvan Scrying. Why did he do it like this? This is really bad. Why didn't he should have sacked Sphere to Urza's Mine, green, tower, and then have mana up. I don't know why. This forest wasn't necessary. Don't know if that land drop was correct, but if I fizzle, I want to keep the gemstones. Because now I don't need to sacrifice any of them. Now that I think about it, that play was actually really bad. Because I don't have an extra card to throw away here, so if I draw something better than a Glittering Wish, which is not likely, but should have definitely not done that. Very rusty from... When did I play this deck last? Oh, he's got a Nature's Claim? Really? Okay. That sucks. Damn, and I even rip at a Jeskai Ascendancy. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so let's go white, green. I think I need to take the bounce spell into my hand. Where is this? Is this? Yeah. Failure to comply because I can't let him Ugin me. So I'm just gonna grab failure to comply. I'm gonna need to like double strip mine myself to cast failure. But I do lose to just Ugin, so. Speak of the devil. Speaking of the devil. Oh, at least he can't crack relics, so the comply is still safe in my graveyard. Okay, that's also a great draw. Blue, red, white. I would like to name Ugin the Spirit Dragon. We got one loot. Let's make it count. Not making it count. Okay, let's hope we don't get Karned, I guess. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. I don't want to put the Fate Stitcher in my yard because he's got a relic of Rejuvenus, so. Or do we feel liberated? Or am I getting Oblivion Stoned? Dang, really? And who still plays Nature's Claim? Come on. Isn't everybody on Force now? Who still plays Nature's Claim? Okay, current liberated. Think I can scoop it up. I think I don't have any outs. Without drawing an actual spell, I don't think I have any outs anymore because he's just gonna Ugin minus next turn, and I can't prevent that. Unless I draw... Well, if I draw Silence, then he Karns my last card, so I think I'm bricked for outs here. Yup. Didn't even realize the match started. I don't. Can't even look normally anymore. Nope. Too many lands. This can work. I also need to get used to that having 3 lands in my openers is not actually a good thing. I'm actually very happy that I have Grove of the Burn Willows in my hand because he's probably on a Shadow variant. And I'm very tempted to just play this turn 1 and just make him gain 1 life instead of Serum. But Serum is a very good thing against Thoughtseize. Well, that's not great. Let's see. Is it Shadow? And I get thought. Oh, no. Okay, that's definitely not Shadow. Who plays Sunken Hollow with Luris? I don't really. Again, I don't want Path because I have specifically Grove of the Burn Willows in my hand, and that should pretty much stop Shadow completely. Or at least make it small enough that I don't really care. And my hand is also not strong enough to try and go the killing Shadow route. But now I'm really doubting he's on Shadow. I haven't... Which deck even plays Sunken Hollow? Sunken Hollow. So the only thing I'm thinking of is maybe a Valky deck, but I still don't get why. Okay, still no clue what he's playing. Welcome to... Well, actually, I got an idea. This could be a new deck. I'll give it that. This could be a new deck. Please, So what did you see? Guess not the worst. So this could be some sort of new deck, but I'm not sure what... Yeah, I've got... He's got me beat this time. He could be Control, but he's playing Bauble. He's got Luris. Like, so... the cards that he showed me are aggressive, and the lines that he showed me are defensive. So now I don't know what he's playing at all anymore. Yeah, I think so too, but I don't understand why he's playing the Sunken Hollow. Like, I understand the Reflecting Pool. I just don't know what's going on with the Sunken Hollow. I'll just grab Ascendancy and try to kill you next turn. That's the plan. And he's also running off, so it is some sort of... What does he need Reflecting Pool for? Like, I don't think your mana base is that bad. And it's also not some sort of, like, choke strategy. Is this running the... Well, yeah, that's also a good way to think about it. I guess... oh, now I got no clue how I should play around this. Who did he bubble? He bubbled me. Okay. So now I've got absolutely no clue what I'm playing around. So my first guess is going to be Counterspell. I think I can... I'm just going to play around Counterspell for now. Okay, so he knew about this. So he knows about Glittering Wish, Jeskai Ascendancy. So he can't counter this Glittering Wish, otherwise I just slam Ascendancy. So I should be fine resolving this. And I'm gonna grab either the Bounce Spell or Tef. One of these two. So next turn I'm just gonna put Giganta in my hand, so I think I'm just gonna grab the Tef here. Grab the Giganta. And not play out my land, because I might... Well, actually, no, that's a bad idea. Turn off the F6. I'm gonna need 6 lands for these two anyway, so turn off the F6. Even if I draw a land, that at least gives me the out to go for an extra mana. And if he tries to bobble me again, I'll just, like, shuffle my deck. And he's missing land drops. Okay, wonderful. How could I possibly get wrecked here? Pitching the hand size, Snapcaster. Blue, black. You should be splashing green if you're on Brink to Light Valky. Okay, so I drew another land. So let's lead off with Tef. So he needs to counter this. What's going on? Mana leak. Thanks for the follow, mana traders. Really? Mana leak? I can actually pay for that. Papa Tritty, thanks for the follow as well. Okay, I do not see his game plan right now. Okay. I would like to pay. Tef resolves. I don't know if I should plus or... So what's the downside? So obvious downside of plussing is he just kills it. The downside of a minus is... I have no clue what the opponent's playing. If he's playing... Okay, so I'm just gonna draw a card here. Maybe play out my land. I think I have enough cards in my hand that I can play out my land. And I have the Giganta to pitch as well. So I should be fine. He can't use his counter spells anymore now that this... Okay. Welcome to the 01 division, I guess. So, Veil Silence, Path. I might want Repeal in this matchup. He showed me just a couple of counter... Did he even show me a removal spell? Haven't even seen a removal spell yet, so I'm gonna cut the Fate Stitch Actually, he can't have Graveyard Hate, and he doesn't have white, so I'm just gonna cut a bird. So he doesn't have Path to Exile or Rest in Peace, so I'm gonna keep in the Fate Stitcher. And he's also on Lyris, so... Possibly. Just the problem is I haven't seen it. Well, actually, let me just check on Goldfish. What does the blue-black splash green deck actually run for its engine? Again, nope, not keeping this. Definitely not keeping this. I guess we're on 5. I don't want Gemstone in this matchup. And I don't think I want the Temple Garden. I'm not that afraid of fetching here. Okay, Misty, so he maybe has green. I was thinking which land to play before I actually figured out that both of them are Flooded Strand with different artwork. So Caryatid is what I want to find here. What is this, the Mystical Dispute? Huh? Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's the Valky deck now. Actually, I'm bottoming that. And I already have an Abundant Harvest. I don't actually want Ascendancy right now. That's sort of the one thing I don't need right now. So this does look like just a Bring to Light. So I'm guessing he's playing Counterspell? Just the actual card Counterspell? No, wait. Why was he running Mana Leak? I just thought about it right now. Why is he even running Mana Leak? He's got Counterspell now, right? Well, that answers my question. There's the Valky. And now, after he looked at my hand, let's draw Caryatid. This would be the perfect time to play one. So it is just a Sultai Valky deck. Non-land, please. Yeah, that's not too great. So I'm gonna play Flooded Strand, fetch a tapped white source. So I can start to wish. Valky Beatdown. But the problem is that if I don't find the Mana Dork, I'm not going anywhere. Maybe I can sneak in a Teferi, but that's not really great against Valky. I'm gonna have to shock again here. That puts me on a 6-turn clock. What do you want in my draw step? What can he do in my draw step? Except have a stop that he forgot about. That's one of the things he can have. So I'm guessing this opponent does not... So I'm guessing he does not run any new cards. Or new to modern cards. Because he's running Mana Leak over Counterspell. And he's definitely running a mana base that supports double blue. Otherwise he wouldn't have the Reflecting Pool in it. So I should not expect any new cards from this deck. Unless he's running a singular Mana Leak on top of 4 counter spells, which seems a bit excessive. Okay, so I guess I could get... I could just get Expressive Iteration here. It's so funny I can Glittering Whisper Giganta on my board, that's kind of funny. Like, I don't think that's... I won't say it's never gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen at least once. One of these days, but... I think for now, I think paying 3 mana is cheaper to put it in my hand than pay... Well, easier. Let's not say it's cheaper, it's actually... This is cheaper. So, it's either tough. I think tough is fine. Try to go for a silence tough. Well, I guess I need double white for that. I guess I need a double white regardless of what I took. Guess not for Expressive Iteration, but I was not going to silence with that anyway. And I guess I can Iteration with Glittering Wish if I want, with the other Glittering Wish. Triple blue? What's going on here? Okay, he's drawing 2 cards in response. Don't know why in response, but okay. Oh, and he just showed me Archmage's Charm. I don't want to keep this. Yikes. Because he literally just showed me the card that steals my Birds of Paradise. So I really need Sylvan Carry added here. I did find my white for the Teferi, so I guess I can go for that next turn. So I'm just going to go my turn, Silence. There's Reflecting Pool. So my turn, I think I'm going to go Silence. Because I need to do something about this Valky. It is slowly hitting me. And if the Silence does not resolve... if he has like a Mana Leak or something, then I'm just going to go for Glittering Wish over Teferi. I'm just going to play it slow. But I do need to force some action here. So I'm gonna play Teferi, and I think that I'm forced to plus. If I minus, I draw a card, but he replays him, and then Teferi's immediately dead, whereas if I plus, I've got a couple of turns before he goes. Which will hopefully be enough to assemble... Well, I'll have 5 mana, so I wish Ascendancy, put it on the battlefield. Then hope for a Fate Stitcher. That's the game plan here. Come on, opponent, I'm the combo deck, and I've got a higher timer than you. So I'm guessing he's got only 1 counter spell, and he's trying to decide how to deal with this. He should just let it resolve if he's got it, like, unless, I guess he could draw 2 in response or something, but... He's got a Cryptic? Huh. That's interesting. Why would you... It seems kind of... Why were you Cryptic? Like, I understand casting Cryptic, but bounce a land or something. Like, don't counter my Silence if you don't have a spell. What's the point of countering my Silence? Just bounce a land. That would have actually hurt me. This Teferi's really doing work. When was the last time I played this deck? Teferi wasn't a thing yet. I think it was before the first Modern Horizon. Well, yeah, that's before Teferi. That's not really any new information. When was the last time I played this deck? Actually, not sure. It was a really long time ago. I think before Wilderness, before Nexus of Fate, the Guilds release? Did you have Guilds of Ravnica? Might have been Guilds. Might have been even... What was before Guilds? The Shadow? Non-land. Can I find a carry at it, please? I would be very grateful. Carry at it. Come on. The cool thing here is I don't need to decide yet. I can Teferi and I can actually Glittering Wish on his turn, which is kind of nice. A good trick. Just so if I'm gonna get Thoughtseize again, I don't really want to lose my Ascendancy from my sideboard. If he's gonna Thoughtseize me, what do I actually grab? I can play anything, even a source. Ooh. No, I don't have. I was trying to be cheeky. I would have like tried to grab Claim the Fame and just claim my creature back in response, but I can't do that. One, because I don't have a creature. Two, I don't have the correct mana to do that. But that could have been cool if I would have actually tapped correctly. Otherwise, I'm just gonna end the turn and get Ascendancy, then Ascendancy Manamorphose. I think he's really wishing he had that Cryptic back. Oh, I actually tapped really terribly. Now I need to use a gemstone regardless. Oof. And we kind of need to combo now. Okay. Understood. White, red. What am I doing? Green. Yes. Jeskai Ascendancy. I could have got... Maybe I should have just gone with Fiery Justice and just killed off his creatures, but that seems kind of weird. So, this order, loot. What's actually more? I think this is more profitable, actually. Blue, green. Okay, that's actually is gonna make me leave Manamorphose in hand. That lets my Teferi survive, and I get the combo kill next turn. And he can't really get rid of it, so I should be fine now. Oh, actually, he could have. Well, if he just Cryptic tapped my carry at it and to kill my Teferi, he doesn't really achieve much. He could have actually Cryptic tapped carry at it, bounced Ascendancy, killed Teferi, and then he has a counterspell for Ascendancy, and I think I lose. But looks like he does not have that again. And he actually, I just remembered, he actually can't even use Bring the Lights because of how that works with against the fairy. Oh, you need to do something. The fairy's still alive. My Ascendancy's still alive, and my Caryatid's still alive, so... Okay. Oh, ho, ho, disgusting draw. Whew. That is disgusting. I'm not sure how to do this properly. I think I should do one sleight of hand first. Just so I have 2 cards in hand so I can filter a bit. I think that's how you should do it. Start with 1 sleight of hand. Put an extra card in your hand and now I can filter. How many do you want to one more wish and Fate Stitchers? That's how I win. Okay, there we go. There's a Fate Stitcher we've been waiting for. Oh, if I would have escaped this, that would be pretty sad. Okay, that should finish it. What? I'm so dumb. I already have the Glittering Wish in my yard. What am I doing? What a genius. I already have it in my yard. What was the other option? Expand Explode? We're just gonna go Flesh Blood. I think it's already lethal. And if it is, then I'll just grab Expand Explode after that. I think it's Flesh. Nope. It's Blood. Okay. Get rid of a random Veil Summer. And smash. Okay, managed to get there. Okay, we're on the play. No land. Well, I'm keeping this. And it's really praying for a Sylvan Caryatid. Basically my game plan. Opponent also mulling to 6. Abundant Growth. I actually will grab the lands. Because this gemstone is not going to be great. Inquisition. You don't see that every day, so Jund. I don't think Shadow runs in. Does Shadow also run Inquisition? A couple of copies Inquisition, or does it run just straight up only? What is it? Thoughtseize. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, it could also be... What's that thing? Oh, what's that thing? It's called a deck. What is it? It could be... Mardu. So let's go for the Ascendancy here before it gets Thoughtseized out of my hand. I won't be able to make any plays with it, but at least I have it. Thanks, Hamster, for the subscription. Oh, is this Stonefold Cauldra? Come on, show me Cauldra. Ah, sort of Feast and Famine. Disappointment. I wanted to see Cauldra. Well, even if he has Cauldra, he would probably get sort of Feast and Famine here. Ah, please give me a land. Brave Mustache, thanks for the follow. I think this is fine to top. I think it's fine. Worst case is I find my planes, which I think is my only non-planes or Hallowed Fountain. Is worst case scenario. Best case, it's a free spell off of my Jeskai Ascendancy. If my bird survives, but I'm not too high hopes for that. Okay, Savani Trio. There's Fatal Push. And here comes the end of turn sword to ruin my life. So I guess I'm just gonna go carry it, just pass and use this as a 1 mana spell here. Actually, no. I shouldn't be doing that. I should keep Glittering Wish. What am I talking about? Please no Thoughtseize, opponent. Please no Thoughtseize. Like, as long as I just pitch 1 card, I should be fine. If I pitch... Wait, is this a... Oh, this is just an MTGO promo. Okay. Is it Cauldra now? Or is it gonna be like sort of Fire and Ice this time? Or battle... Yeah, sort of Fire and Ice. Named it first try. Equip, hit. This is untaps lands, right? Yeah, untaps lands, and I'm gonna pitch Abundant Harvest. So I guess it was kind of pointless to keep Abundant Harvest. Yeah, I can't block. Well, I thought I wanted to block anyway, but... Get a fetch for a tap land, please. No, last card, Thoughtseize, please. Because I can probably kill him with the Glittering Wish. I just need him to not have last card Thoughtseize. Like, yeah, sure, have your Sword of Fire and Ice. Equip. Okay, I think we can kill him. What does this have now? Pro blue, pro black, pro red, pro green. It is well protected. Glittering Wish. Loot. Harvest. So I think I just want to go for Expressive. Actually, I could go for this, but I lose the card. I think I could probably find Fate Stitcher. So I'm gonna go for Expressive Iteration. I can still play a land drop, so. Okay, don't really need that. Okay, so which one is put 1 into your hand? Fate Stitcher. Put 1 on bottom, still in library. Exile, Sleight of Hands. That was just perfect. Now I can loot away the Fate Stitcher. Now I can put the Sylvan Caryatid in my hand. Uh-oh. we might have a minor problem. If this hits a creature and I brick here, we might have a minor problem. Brick? Please don't be a creature. Does this have everything except pro white? Blue, black, red. Okay. I guess. That sorta works. Has everything but pro white. Well, we still bricked. Like, I won't say like, whoa, we no brick. But it shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna put Giganta in my hands to have some fodder versus the sword. And pass. I'm gonna lose the Fate Stitcher, unfortunately, but can't do much about that. Now he's probably just gonna sword. Oh, he's got more? Oh no. Okay, maybe he just overpaid. You talking for me or for the opponent? Oh no, what? Okay, sure, Lingering Souls. Oh no, please, please fix this. Oh no, please. Please fix the token engine, please. Oh, you mean a Fate Stitcher? I think Giganta's never gonna see the light of day, so... Oh, these... Ah! Because I know that this is the artwork to the 3-2 token, the red-white one. Like, why is it here? Okay, sleight of hand. Okay, we can start with that. Well, I don't really have a choice what I'm starting with. I don't have anything else to do, so... Okay, so Abundant Harvest is better than Repeal. Pretty sure. And I'm running out of creatures, so slowly I can rebuild. Okay, not great, but not a creature. If I 6, 7, 8, I don't think silencing him does anything. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm dead in the air. So we need to kill him now. ASAP. So I need to find the Underworld Breach here. That's basically what we're aiming for. Blue and green. Blue sleight of hand. I think I've seen a good chunk of my deck so far. I don't think I've ever shuffled. I'm definitely not gonna start now. There it is. That should be finish. Red. Underworld Breach. Loot. Silence. Manamorphose. I guess so. Are we going flesh blood here? Probably. Need to be careful a little bit. Like, I just don't know why the opponent doesn't scoop here, because once I have Underworld Breach, I don't think there's a way I can realistically brick. Especially with this big of a graveyard. If it was just like small, maybe 2 or 3 spells, yeah, okay, I can brick, but This is basically deterministic here. Grab Flesh Blood. I need 4 more spells actually. And I should stop looting in case I get to a point where I might deck out. I guess I could sleight of hand infinitely with no deck. Well, not infinitely, I guess. Well, actually, I could just use my entire yard for sleight of hands with nothing in. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Never thought of. Well, I guess I never had Underworld Breach before. Oh, there are all my Fate Stitchers. Oh, I could have. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, he actually had a Helix. Oh. And actually, I'm pretty dumb. I could have done this so much faster. Because I could have just blooded him more times. Like, now that I have Underworld Breach. Like, I can just, like, blood him 2 times. And I don't know, like, I'm so used to the old breachless combos where you don't actually have access to your win con 5 times repeated. Okay, so we're gonna need Veil. I definitely don't need the silences. And what do I actually want? Abrupt Decay. So Decay is an option. I think it might just be the Path to Exile. Just leave it like this. The silences are no good. The Veil is good. Abrupt Decay I would want for the equipment, but I guess Path to Exile does sort of the same thing. If I had a forest, I would be quite likely to keep this, but this is very scary because, or sorry, not a forest, a green source. This is one of my few non-green sources. I think I just need to mull, because if he just Thoughtseizes my Serum Visions out of my hand, I'm in pretty bad shape. It's also not a perfect hand. I'm gonna put Path to the bottom. The point is, yeah, that the sword is the better. The Abrupt Decay is the better card, but I want Abrupt Decay for Glittering Wish in my sideboard. That's the only problem, because with putting Abrupt Decay in my main deck, I lose it as a wish target, and I'm not sure if I have any other sideboard outs to a sword, so I might just want to keep it in. Keep it in my sideboard. That was the decision. If it was just like Path to Exile versus Abrupt Decay is obviously better, but I might need to keep it in my sideboard. He could have Blood Moon, so I'm gonna get my planes. Grab Ascendancy, pull out another bird. He could also be dead to a 2-drop here. Well, first of all, I need to... Well, I'm not that bad against Blood Moon. What am I afraid of here? What's the worst thing here? Like, it's definitely not Blood Moon, because... The worst thing is I draw land, I guess. Well, speak of the devil. Yeah, I'm gonna need blue for that still. I'm just gonna flood a Strand Pass. Actually, what? Why didn't I play Ascendancy? What? Why didn't I just play Ascendancy? Whoa. Okay, that was just a dumb play. Like, why didn't I just play out Ascendancy? Don't think he has any enchant removal, so why didn't I just play it out? Each opponent sacks a creature. Sure. You got my Fate Stitcher. Yeah, true. I guess now you remind me, I can actually lose my Ascendancy to an Engineered Explosives. That's what I can lose it to. He actually did have the Blood Moon in his hand, so good thing I went. It wouldn't matter that much because this deck is resilient to Rest in Peace. It's resilient to Blood Moon just because you have the Mana Dorix. And you don't really need your graveyard, so it's not that bad. I'm guessing he's not playing Path to Exile if he has Blood Moon, because that's not really a combo. Okay, let's try to kill him. Here we go. Sleight of hands. Why didn't I pull it? I guess I don't need the Fate Stitcher right now. And there's a high possibility I could brick. Okay, oh, okay, we're not bricking anymore. We are not bricking anymore. Pull out the Fate Stitcher. We're not bricking anymore. So the card draw spell is now Expressive Iteration. Previously it was Scar Scale Ritual, I believe. Expressive Iteration. Bye-bye Repeal. So put the Wish in my hand, Bird on bottom, Serum Vision's castable. Get this discard fodder into my hands. At first I thought, what is the actual relevance of Giganta in this deck? Because you're never gonna cast it. And then once I played the first game, I figured out that, oh, actually if you never cast it, that's still good. That's still good enough. You never need to cast it. You just need to 3 mana. I remember how many times I actually, for 3 mana, I would have been really grateful to just put a single card, like just a blank card, into my hand, just so I could continue the combo. Let's start tapping down his blockers and go for the finish. Not with that mana. Glittering Wish. Probably could just show him Underworld Breach and it'll be game over. I don't know. Is Fiery Justice? Nah, just not mess around with a Fiery Justice here. Guess let's get a tough. Blue, why is this? Untap, sorry, tap. Wrong, tap. I think I have lethal on board already, so 21. Yeah, okay, 21, 24. 3-2, okay.